Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of April 8th through the 14th in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner, and this week I am planning the week of my boyfriend and I's dating anniversary. This week marks 6 years that we have been together, and this dating anniversary is more or less a special one just because it is the last one that we are celebrating together before we get married. We actually get married later this month, meaning later in April of 2024 is when we got married. And yeah, so I wanted to kind of mark this as a special week, so I chose to use Mr. Darcy from Scribble Prints Co. I got the mini kit. As you can see, it is a Pride and Prejudice inspired kit. If you don't know, Pride and Prejudice is my all-time favorite movie. Absolutely love the book, love the miniseries with Colin Firth, the movie with Keira Knightley, like literally anything Pride and Prejudice, I will absolutely eat it up. So I wanted to use this kit for this week because it is a very special week. And I actually do have another Pride and Prejudice kit that honestly I actually like more. So I mentioned it in the haul slash planner kit lineup that I posted. While the art is absolutely gorgeous, like the artist, whoever it is, they are clearly very talented. Some of the people, like the characters, didn't really look like the characters to me. So if you're not familiar with Pride and Prejudice, this art set is based off of the 2005 Keira Knightley movie, not the Colin Firth miniseries. And some of the characters, with the exception of Darcy and Elizabeth, I think like Mary, who's on the left in that one, was pretty obvious. I think Jane actually looked a lot like Jane, but a lot of the other characters, like I couldn't tell the difference between like Lydia and Kitty, for example. So I didn't want to use them, even though I really did appreciate that this art set was character focused, specifically the Bennett family. I didn't really see the likeness to them, so I decided not to use them. I wanted to, and plus because it was for our anniversary, I wanted to focus more on Elizabeth and Darcy, just again because it's more romance. So I thought focusing on the two of them was more appropriate. So I chose to use the two scenes as well as pretty much any shot that had the two of them together. And for the foil, I used a combo of rose and silver, even though the foil that I purchased, which you'll see in a second, the customized washi as well as sidebar stickers, I purchased them from Pixie Co. She doesn't have rose in her shop. Like, rose is pretty unique to both Cress Press and Scribble Prints Co. But I did want to use like specialty foils, so I chose the pink that matched the closest to the rose, which I don't know what they call it or what Planner Pixie Co. It's basically like the lightest pink she has. Every shop calls it something different, but from far away you honestly can't even tell that there's two different colors, or honestly even multiple shades of pink in the kit. So yeah, I did use silver bougie boxes for this just because I felt, one, I wanted to use them. I have so many, and two, I wanted silver to kind of be the highlight with like pops of pink here and there. So the bottom washi quote that I got personalized again from Planner Pixie Co. is, "You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you." That is one of the most famous quotes from the movie. I believe it's in the book as well. I honestly can't remember because the movie sometimes took quotes and sometimes like slightly altered them, but I believe this one actually is from the book as well. And that's what Darcy is telling Elizabeth, obviously, when he tells her that he loves her. So yeah. And then the sidebar quote I got was, "You have bewitched me body and soul," which I also believe, actually I believe that one is just from the movie. I don't think that was ever said in the book. Can't remember off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but anyway, got that as well. And then I got the 6 years to be personalized as well for the sidebar. And then I looked in my pink foil to see if I could use anything, because again, I'm trying to use things up, and I had a quote that said, "Buy me books and tell me I'm pretty." And I thought that that would have been perfect to use for this kit because Elizabeth, the main character, loves reading. Honestly, that's pretty much it. She loves reading. I love reading. The pink foil worked. I thought it would work well. So it's not a direct quote, obviously, but I thought it fit with the theme, so I decided to use it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll get into the somewhat day by day again. This is, I apologize, another week where I'm just laying down the base. You don't see me actually lay down the weekly stickers. If you're interested in seeing what it looks like, I will be posting it to Instagram at some point. If you want to get a close up, / you can always pause this video at the end to see what the final spread looks like. While we're at it, I'm working on the sidebar now. I am currently tracking multiple events. 2024 was a wild ride. So I'll mark it in a second. I forgot to do it, but you'll see that it is 2 weeks until the wedding, which I already did mention. So I wanted to mark that with a Once More with Love sticker. The script is from Scribble Prints Co. The icon / munchkins are from Once More with Love. Again, you can see the 6 years there, which I'll use a bow, which was from Pixie Co. And then it's also 1 month until graduation. So I wanted to mark all those countdowns in the sidebar. And then for the day by day, I also still have the countdowns from, I believe the rings, they're either from Once More with Love or Coffee Monsters Co. I honestly can't remember. I think Coffee Monsters Co. Don't quote me though. I have the ring countdowns for until the wedding. So on Monday there's 18 days, and then on Sunday 12 days until we get married. So I have that marked, which is very exciting. And then on Monday it looks like it was the solar eclipse. So we are currently in Southern California, and it wasn't 100% totality where we were. I think it was like 60 or 70 maybe, but we did get specialty glasses. Actually, I put them on our wedding registry for this purpose. So we got them and we were able to use them and see the eclipse. Again, it wasn't a complete total eclipse, but it was still cool to see the sun mostly blocked out and like everything got still, and it did get dark. Not like super dark, but it wasn't like, you can definitely tell it wasn't as bright as it was like 30 minutes prior to or even after the event. So it was cool to see that, even if it wasn't total. And then later that day, we just worked on the seating chart like we did last week. Tuesday was pretty normal, just did work and went to trivia. On Wednesday, we did a little bit more wedding planning. Normal day, worked out, did some work, watched YouTube, and so on. Thursday, nothing much. We had a girls' night. I don't know what we did this day other than just hanging out, maybe watching a movie, but I feel like I would have marked it if it was a movie. So not sure entirely what we did, but it was still a girls' night, which was fun. On Friday, we practiced our first dance because we were taking, at this point the dance lessons would be over, but we took dance lessons and we were practicing our first dance, and then we had a date night this night. On Saturday, did more wedding planning. Oh, and we watched Lady and the Tramp. So me and my in-laws, and obviously Colton, are going through all the Disney movies in order. And at this point, it was Lady and the Tramp. So we watched that, and I marked that with a Scribble Prints Co. sticker. And then nothing special on Sunday. Looks like we just ran some errands. Oh, we got Colton's tux that day, or at least got him sized for a tux or something. So for the wedding, did that, did more wedding planning, played some Lego Indiana Jones, and talked to my parents, which I usually do on Sundays. So yeah, that's a very brief recap of my week this week. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Again, here's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.